The ones that are most memorable to me are The Winter's Tale, Shakespeare, the Insect Play, which was a summer camp show, and the Caucasian Chalk Circle, which I actually just directed here last year after being in it under Sue's direction many years ago. Other projects in between, Animal Farm, I think that was a YAG show, and that was a great deal of fun as well. Some of my favorite times were the summer camp, being with a group of kids from all different schools and all different backgrounds, not just the school that I was attending, and different ages, and all being really passionate about theater together, and also having a space to be playful and weird and wild, and do some really interesting serious plays like the Insect Play, which I've never seen again. Getting a chance to tackle Shakespeare at a younger age was really exciting for me, and I will always remember that. I think that it is a process, is my favorite thing about it, is that it's focused on the process. And certainly the product, if we're working on a show, is important, is very important, but that the learning that happens, the relationships that are built throughout the process are central to the organization. And that it's not just about looking at a script and learning lines, it's about exploring characters and learning about yourself by doing that. There's a lot of depth to the process, helps young people find out who they are and who they want to be in the world. I am the theater director at Green Hill School. We're sitting in my office right now, and I direct usually 2 main stage shows here a year. I teach 7th and 8th grade drama, so all the 7th and 8th grade students. I teach a couple acting classes in the upper school here. YAG is one of the biggest influences on my life and my career. I'm a theater director, and Sue Rowe was a mentor for me, and I took a lot from what she taught me about theater and about working with young people, and have used that in my work. I use it every day. I think working with YAG brought me to where I am today. I had loved theater before I did YAG, but I didn't really understand how powerful it could be. And so it really changed my life. I would just say that YAG is a really wonderful home for lots of different kinds of theater students. That's one of the best things about it. And that it is a good place to explore theater. And for me, that led to a career in theater. But for many other people, I think it's a good place just to learn about being human and can help people transform into whatever they want to be in the future. The way that Sue approaches theater work allows students who are not necessarily naturally drawn to theater, who may be shy, timid, self-conscious. It allows them to bring out parts of themselves that have always been there, but they've just been looking for the right opportunity. And it's a little bit cliche, but for a safe space to do that in. And having been kind of a shy kid myself, I know that playing a character, whether that be from a script or in an improvised activity, allowed me to express myself in ways that I wanted to, but weren't naturally comfortable for me in normal social situations. And, by playing games, by sort of being required to make big choices as a character, that could come out of me. And it led to me feeling much more confident about who I was and who I could be.